Now, if somebody told you the new year had came in and you didn't say thank you, you missed the opportunity. 2022, I mean, when I tell you it's amazing, No Excuses presents the Ray Lewis Show. Welcome back. Listen, I know we had time off, and I hope everybody spent the right time with family and loved ones and people that you appreciated. But I'm not going to hesitate, and I'm not going to tell you, I went into 2022 full speed ahead. And when I say full speed ahead, a lot of people think that may be doing a lot, but it actually was not. It was actually doing less. I mean, really, you know, the question of this year for me, what's been going on, the question is really for me is, how conscious are you with your time? Like, what are you, like, how are you knowing you're existing? That's kind of where I've been the last few weeks. And it's been life-changing, right? Because our time really has been snatched away from us in so many different areas of life. And that's why these shows, I want to encourage everybody, I want everybody to know we're going to go quicker, we're going to get in, we're going to get out, because we understand how important time is, right? We want to give you guys the principles, take the principles, and then apply them. You can do anything you want to do, but I'm talking about application is everything. How conscious are you with your time? 2022, I don't want to hesitate no more, because I walked into 2022 with a brother that I call Coach. Championship mentality is what we live. It's a lifestyle, is what we do. Without further ado, Coach, 2022, we are back in the building. Happy New Year, my brother. We've said it many a times. I appreciate you. I love you. And man, what's up? Let's get in it. Let's go. Let's go.
Happy New Year to you, bro. Hey, that's so awesome. You talked about the time, because it's a new year. And it's a new year. We all should take the time to sit back and reflect and take a time out and ask ourselves, again, are the things we're doing taking us closer to that vision that we wrote down? That vision that you wrote down, is it still written? Has it been refined? When you wrote that vision, if it hasn't been refined since we first started talking about the principle of writing it down, then we're not using our time wisely. And these years are going by fast, man. We know the chaos was going on in the world, and it's a good time to say, are these things just normal things, or are they priority?
Mm-hmm.
And for some people, it may be a good time not only just to have self-reflection, but to reassess where they're spending their time. There are a lot of people, Ray, that make goals that are not worthwhile. You could be very successful, but you spend a lot of time on something that's not worthwhile. And man, having this championship mentality, those days are over. It's time for something new.
That's why we're going to jump in. We're not playing 22. We ain't wasting nobody else's time. We ain't wasting our time. We getting in. And that's why you got to ask the question, right? Because you hear it's all over the news. It's all over the media. It's all over social media. It's all in the news. It's everywhere. The world is in chaos. The world has we're in a bad place, right? It's a lot of things going on. But I'm gonna challenge you, starting today, 2022, while all of this is going on, it's the perfect time to reinvent yourself. to find out and I know somebody's has been doing something for so long, it's just normal. You've been hanging out with the same people for the last 10, 15 years, ain't nothing changing in your life. You've been driving the same direction to work, you ain't bumped into no new miracles. You have been reading the same things and listening to the same things, ain't nothing changing in your life. But I'm telling you, the moment to grab real opportunity for real change is right now, while everything else going on. I want to be really personal with this, Coach, because every day, I'm telling you, since I've been doing it lately, and I'm telling you, it's life-changing. Every day you must imagine the best version of yourself and show up every day as that person. Not as the person that's looking to make money or tired of this or tired of that. I'm talking about what's the best version of yourself, and every day show up as that person. Not everything else of your baggage that's on your shoulders. I'm talking about that brand new person that when you walk through the door, you almost shock yourself every time you wake up every day.
Hey, man, reinvent yourself. That's such a great principle of the championship mentality. I kind of think about every offseason that we did, man, at least for 15 years. And every offseason at the end of it, we used to have like a Happy New Year, like time to reflect. No matter if you made the Pro Bowl, no matter if you made first team All-Pro, you know, excellent people, they never satisfied. They keep reinventing themselves. And I'm challenging us to get the spirit of excellence going into 2022. But whether you wanted to work on speed, we did that. Whether you wanted to work on getting stronger, we did that. You know what, I need to get a little bit more flexible. Whether we focused on yoga and flexibility, it was a great season. Somebody had a great 2021. For others, it may not have been so great. We understand that. But even if it was good, it's still time to reinvent yourself and to become better.
It's really interesting because a lot of times, you know, when people listen to us, they think we speaking at them, right? But I'm gonna speak with you, right? So I'm gonna share something with you that I have been really consciously paying attention to, right? If I get excited, I lose my thought, right? So I've been actually slowing down every thought that comes to my mind, right? And when I started to reinvent myself, it's because when I go fast, I get hyper. When I get hyper, I just want to get my passion out and I just want to get it out. But bro, I've been just challenging myself to get away from the things that's really making me speed up. And bro, we learned this.
Yeah.
When we was training, we started to listen to music that will calm our minds, right? We stopped listening to the music that will put us in rage, that will put us at 10 already. We ain't at 10 in the first 5 minutes. You're just not there, right? but it's these little things that I'm gonna challenge all of us to take back. This year, 2022, you're gonna hear a recurring theme a lot from me, and that is, are you satisfied? Are you stuck? Or are you confused? It's kind of simple. It's kind of simple. You got to ask yourself these questions going into 2022 and day from here on out.
Hey man, let's become people of excellence. I mean, it's a championship mentality. You know, excellent people conquer the things that average people complain about.
Man,
like, you know how many
conquer. Wow.
You know how many people got rich during the pandemic?
Wealthy.
So, yeah, like very. And so we know that becoming a person of excellence is not about, it's no excuses, it's all about making improvements. And that's what you're talking about. Redefining ourselves, reinventing ourselves. And this is the time, like time is flying. And if you don't do it now, I don't know when we're going to do it, because nothing is promised. And so I just challenge us, and this is what I'm dealing with. You're talking about, let's talk more about what we're dealing with. What I'm dealing with is trying to become excellent in every area of my life. And the minute you pretend that you've done your best, which could be mediocrity, then you've lost.
You confused. You confused. See, a lot of people are confused. They really think the people they're around is really for them. They really think that the situation that they're in, that's happiness. They really think that joy is found in gossiping in everybody else's business. It's not. It's absolutely not. I'm telling you, forward, not backward. A better you means walking in the right direction. How many of us, we all know this, see? We know when we're going down the wrong road. We know when we stuck. We know when we're sitting in the same space 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, and we're doing the same exact thing. Bro, it's time to elevate. It's time to go to the next level. It's time to let the world. Man, a friend of mine, I don't need to mention what it is, but a friend of mine was just saying, bruh, it's amazing how consistent that the things that I've been knowing about you, how consistent you've been, but how you evolved every time I saw you. That's what reinvention is, to evolve, to take your life to the next level in life. And man, I'm at this place, T. I got so much energy. I'm telling you, my life is so crazy right now. And when I say crazy, it's crazy good, not because of how much money I made, how much money I earned, what I was able to buy, what I was able to gain. It's actually how quiet I was able to ease my mind. That's old T. And you remember this. You was like, Lou, man, you've been chilling. I said, bro, I finally got it. Because the world has tricked us to go so fast. The world has tricked us that everything else is important except self-care. Everything else is important except mental health and mental wealth. A lot of people keep talking about mental health, but nobody speaks about mental wealth, man. Mental wealth is understanding your foundation must be created before you try to build anything else on top of that.
Hey, I'm telling you, and you know the state of the world. You talked about it briefly. And bro, even if you're a strong person, strong-minded person, just if you existing in the world, it may be natural for you to get depressed. It may be natural for you to feel like I'm overwhelmed or I'm dealing with this anxiety just because of the state of the world. But what today's episode is about, again, taking that time out and saying, wow, I need to slow down. Is that really important? Will that matter 5 years from now? Will that matter 6 months from now? And do it all intentionally, man, with excellence. So I'm excited about 2022 because it's so much that I need to improve upon. As a person in my business and my profession, we tell you guys all the time, this is a marathon. If you've arrived, this isn't for you. This is for people that have not yet arrived. Man, we still on this journey, man. I'm still trying to become excellent in areas that I need to improve upon. And so we just encouraging everybody, let's buckle up, as you always say, and let's go for this ride again, man. Leave the problems of 2021, leave them behind. 2022 is about resolutions to last year's problems. Resolutions to last year's problems. And be conscious, like you said, of that busyness. Like we always say, you can be moving 1,000 miles per hour and not going anywhere.
Ain't going nowhere.
And that affects your mental health. You're talking about the peace, man, the peace that surpasses all understanding. When you understand the principles of life and your vision, life becomes simpler. It doesn't become more complicated. It becomes simple. And so I'm excited, man. Let's grow in this thing together and let's become people of excellence, man. And always remember, again, you got to look in that mirror and ask yourself, am I giving it my best? Am I giving it 100%? Have I been 100% committed? And if you haven't, that's the start. Like those people that, drink too much or have, alcoholics, when they go to that meeting, the first thing they have to say is their name and admit.
And I am an alcoholic.
That's the foundation for change.
That's the foundation for change.
If everything is great in 21, roses everywhere, then this segment may not be for you. But for those of us that have taken a look in that mirror and say, you know what? There are some changes. I can become more healthy. I can drink more water. I can eat more vegetables, which is very important considering that the state we're in with this pandemic, how important it is for you to have your immune system and your health a priority.
Absolutely.
And so I'm excited, my brother. I'm ready to make improvements, not excuses.
You know how everything in life, every moment we have gives us opportunity, right? Everything always opportunity. You can do this, you can get involved in this, you can read this, you can gossip about this, you can tweet about this, you can do all of these things. You know, the word that I bumped into only has 2 letters in it. And the only way that I found myself spending quality time with myself is applying this one word, no. It's simple. I'm not doing it. No. Look at this. No. Listen to this. No. Come here. No. Hang here. No. I'm telling you, man. Listen, I've been going through something. I've been going through a transformation. I've been really looking for it. I've been working my whole life. I've been working since I was a child. I've been providing since I was a child. I've been training. You know the story. We know the story. But I'm telling you, in 2022, stop putting 2022 in one breath. You can't put 22 in one breath. You got to put every day behind the next day, every step behind the next step, and every intention. You have to make sure you're intentional how you spend it. It's life for me. I'm challenging someone today to take the situation that we're in as a world. And if you want to be the difference, reinvent yourself and watch how many people you influence. Reinvent yourself and stop doing the same old things and looking for different results, which is in any definition in any book is called insanity. Thinking that you're going to get different results. It ain't changing unless you change it. Man, that's where we at, man. I just got so much energy. I wish I could stay on here and talk all night, but I can't. I cannot. But I want somebody to take the challenge. Take the challenge. Stop being grouped with all followers and find yourself in room with leaders. Find yourself in rooms with people that makes you come outside of your comfort zone of your think box. That's where we at, Coach. I appreciate you, man. Everything we're doing. And you know what the beautiful part about this is, bro? The real truth is when we're offline, me and you have the same conversation on the phone about how are we gonna reinvent ourselves and change where we are. So all we actually do is share our life, bro, with everybody else. That's real talk.
Everything, man. Your study, what did you learn from your study? You had that in Bible class? Tell me about it. Like if you learning something that's benefiting you and your reinvent process and you're not sharing that with nobody, that's not good. If we want to inspire great leaders, they have to see it in our mindset, the way that we talk, and the demonstration of our life. And that's what we're focused on. We're not dealing with no mediocrity, no excuses, no average. Average is the graveyard where excellence is buried. And so in 2022,
it's time to go to church. It's time to go to church.
No, man, it's just time. It's just time. Nobody's getting any younger. Today is the youngest all of us will be in our life.
That's facts.
And so just moving forward, man, I'm look forward to our weekly championship mentality segments. But if we're not applying, if we're not having self-reflection, if we're not changing, then you just listening to us. And if we're not applying it for ourselves, that's not good. Because in 2022, we got to mean what we say and we got to say what we mean. It's got to match. It's got to have integrity. It's got to have ethics. our words got to align with our behavior. And that's the influence, that's the inspiration. And those are some of the goals, man, going into 22. I'm excited, my brother. And thank you for having me.
Brother, the book of James says, chapter 5 says, let your yes be yes and let your no be no. It's that simple. We ain't going backwards. I love you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you just jumping on the call, Coach. You know?
Oh man, love for life, King. This
hanging out with old Suge, you know.
This is what we do, man. I never hung up
here and just sprinkle a little something. Somebody gonna catch it.
Hey man, I'm telling you, I've never hung up the phone with you and felt like, oh, that was a rough call. Like when we on the phone, like whenever we hang up, like we leave there inspired. We leave there with a goal.
Man, we leave there better. We leave there better. I leave there better, man.
Yeah. I mean, I could tell him what I did in my workout, and he could tell me what he did in his workout. And you can't compare the two, but I look in the mirror and say, am I doing enough? Can I get a little bit better?
Man, so, I called you the other day. I said, man, there's no way. I just got through my Bible study. And I came through my Bible study, and the conviction that came through my word says, we taking all of our problems to the Lord as if he don't already know what's going on. Child, please, y'all better stop fooling ourselves. We better stop fooling ourselves. Man, you got to be intentional with your time. Coach, I appreciate you, brother. As a brother for life, man, we live by one motto, one life a day. King.
One life a day, my brother.
Be blessed, my brother.
Y'all take care.
Yeah. Listen, it's simple. It's simple. I have this energy in me that's absolutely insane because I found the fountain of life of youth all over again. I really have. And you know, it's found in taking you back. Take you back. Push a hard stop button on life. And I'm gonna give you 3, 4, 5 principles. Love yourself every day. Test yourself every day. Evaluate yourself every day. Challenge yourself every day. And I'm gonna tell you something. When every day of your life, you're evaluating yourself, you cannot be around the wrong people, reading or listening to the wrong things, or being stuck in your comfort zone for the next 2 years, doing the same thing, waiting for 2023 to come in, to have some drinks and say, oh, I'm ready for 2023, and ain't nothing changed in 2022. I'm just saying, it's time to reinvent ourselves. God bless you. Have an amazing tomorrow. A lot of people keep saying, oh, make 22 the best. Make every day your best day possible. Make every step you take, make it accountable. And I tell you how you know, and I'll leave you with this. Don't ask nobody of what they think about you. Change and see how many compliments you get from being somebody that somebody ain't saw in a long time. God bless you. You guys take care of yourself. The Ray Lewis Show, there's absolutely no excuses in 2022. Leave your footprints. God has carried us this far. He knows our worries. He knows our doubts. He knows our fears. The only thing that he cannot change is the human will. So to reinvent yourself, it's up to you. God bless you.